Thanks to Shortform for sponsoring this video. Hey, how are you doing? My name is Shu. Today, I want to talk about something that I've been doing every morning for years that I find essential to clear my mind and stay focused all day, and that is 10-minute journaling and brain dumping. I wasn't 100% sure why it works so well to calm my mind until I finished reading this book, Indistractable by Nia Yao. I learned the concept of internal triggers. So in this video, I wanted to share with you what I learned about why journaling is such a powerful tool you can use right away to stay on track. And I want to show you how I do it. When we get distracted, we tend to blame things like notifications, Slack, and social media, but Nia argues that's actually not a major cause of distraction. He says there are two causes: external triggers and internal triggers. External triggers are the things that I just mentioned, such as your phone and apps. On the other hand, internal triggers are your discomfort and emotions, such as boredom, anxiety, and frustration. His argument is that it's usually those internal triggers that leads to distraction. For example, you might pick up your phone when you are studying and struggling to understand a really difficult concept. Or you might binge watch on Netflix when you are stressed about work. These distractions are the consequence of those negative emotions and thoughts. They are what we use to escape from these uncomfortable feelings. Therefore, in order to control distraction, we have to address our desire to escape discomfort. And that is where journaling comes in handy. Journaling is one of the most powerful tools mentioned in the book to control your inner triggers. By writing about the root causes of distraction, which are the negative emotions such as anxiety and frustration, you can become aware of them. Once they're on the paper, you can start evaluating if they're actually worth worrying or being annoyed about. And strangely, once you write them down, you think about them much less. There's a quote that really resonated with me from Tim Ferriss, who said, "I don't journal to be productive or to find great ideas. I'm just caging my monkey mind on paper so I can get on with my day." This really struck a chord with me because that was my purpose of journaling, but I didn't know how to put it into words. Anyway, your monkey mind has lots of negative emotions, which can distract you a lot if you don't do anything about it. But by writing about them, you can cage it inside a paper. And that's why journaling is so effective. Now, let's talk about how to start a journaling routine. Oh, by the way, if you've been watching my videos, you probably know Shortform already. It's my favorite app to read book summaries and discover new books. They have such detailed book guides that other book summary apps don't have. I actually used their book guide for Indistractable when I was making this video. It's really useful when you want to quickly review the key points of books so you can learn the important ideas deeper and faster. They have book guides on many books across different genres, and in each guide, they often include mentions of related books and authors, which I find really helpful to discover new great books. If you want to try Shortform, you can get 5 days of unlimited access and 20% discount on the annual subscription from shortform.com/Xiaomi. Alright, let's get back to building a journaling habit. You can journal with whatever you like. It can be pen and paper or an app, but I recommend getting a new physical journal or a new app because we all love new things. Everybody has a shiny new toy syndrome to some extent. I certainly do, but we can use that to our advantage. By getting a new tool, the chances of us journaling regularly at first become higher because we want to use that new tool. We can use this tendency as the activation energy to establish our new routine. Once you do it for a week or two, it becomes much easier to keep doing it. By the way, the tool I use now for journaling is this app called Stoic. It's an iOS app that lets you journal normally, but also gives you lots of writing prompts, so you can start writing easily if you can't think of things to write about. Also, it has a bunch of breathing and meditation exercises, which I really like. Plus, it's really cheap. It only costs about $3 a month. I chose an app rather than a physical journal because I always have my phone near me, except when I'm working, so I can just grab it when I feel like writing wherever I am. But it really depends on your preference. Another thing I recommend to do is to schedule a time slot for journaling in your calendar. If it's just on your to-do list, it's going to be pushed by other important or urgent tasks. But if it's in your calendar already, it's more likely you do it. So create a 10 minutes time slot every morning in your calendar. If you want to learn more about how to use a time blocking technique, check out this video on how to build a productive schedule. This is the easiest way I know to quickly create your weekly schedule. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.